Things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Today we're going to be doing a black paint demonstration. Now we do these all the time. When we're testing our products, we bring out black technology. We like to show that there's a difference between the two. Number one, the Titan's technology is, any technology we develop under black technology is always a little different. It's not the same color as black paint. Adds a little bit of difference. So the reason why we do that is people can tell our product different from anybody else's. If we're doing business with the company and say we get into a problem where basically they're like falsifies in products, we can actually do a pour out and we can tell which one's which. So it's easier for us to tell our product from everyday black paint. All right, so over here we have, this is right over here. Just a minute, sorry about that. Over here we have our screen right here. We're going to show you the meters first before we start test. We always show meters off in the environment to show you how much light we have in here. So the meter's off. Put it back on. We don't do these demonstrations in the dark. I see a lot of people doing demonstrations like this in the dark. You do this in a fully lit environment. That's how it's supposed to be done. So this is one of the tests we like to do. So to test our products to make sure that they don't come up matching any black paint at the end of the day. As I said before, those of you who make gray screen paint products, if you had done your test like this, you wouldn't be in the situation you're in now, matching a house paint. So here we have our product here. In the big bucket here, we used to paint the screens yesterday. Hold on, let me get this straightened up, because right now camera and stand want to do battle. All right, so pour some of this out. Don't pour too much of it because we need this. That's our product there. And this right here is black house paint. So there's nothing different. Everything's right there. So yes, there is a difference in shade, because anytime we develop any form of black technology, we always make it a different shade. We're not dumb. We're not going to make a product exactly the same color as black paint. Do you have any idea how hard that is when you're doing business with a company and they go in and change out your containers and they put something they're not supposed to be in? They're thinking, oh, it's just black paint. They're not going to be able to tell the difference. Oh, yes, we will be to tell the difference. So trust me, I learned all this not because of the whole those particular individuals that don't know how to carry themselves well at the end of the day. This comes from dealing with companies at the end of the day that have actually had run into problems like this before. You have to be to tell the difference of your product and anybody else's. So, right here we got an all-white screensaver. We're going to take our black paint. There's my sock right there, and we do some artwork on this screen, not the other screen. It's the screen we use for testing. I might get back into some art that aren't in a while. Painting with socks. Kind of miss painting. So we've done these already before. I've done these multiple times. I do these in demonstrations. We do them when we're about to sign contracts. This is the kind of fun stuff I like to do. So no, our product doesn't match black paint in any way whatsoever. We've done these with the 38 Black Widows, and there's a demonstration of doing that on that one too. And again, like I said, the technology we developed has an interesting shade to it. It's black, but it's a customized black shade, and we're the only ones who have that. Even if you were to go out and you were to copy the color, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't have the formula that makes the screen to be able to see white light, because again, once it's black, it doesn't read white light. Only our technology can do that. But I would love to see somebody do this with a gray screen paint product with Network Gray 773 and see if it doesn't blend. Purple and blue and green. Yeah. We can't draw anything else. What about stick figure? We can do a stick figure. Okay, there's a stick figure right here. Stick figure right here. There we go. There's a stick figure with the hands right here. Like, yay! There we go. Oh, I forgot that one part right here. My son right here. Forgot that right there. My son. There we go. Got our son. Mr. Sun, Mr. Sun, please come out and play. Wipe all the clouds away. Make it a better day. Do, 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 do. Am I getting a hat with this hat? Oh, a hat? I guess I'm wearing a hat with this. That's when I did myself with a hat. There we go. Oh, I didn't do a house either. I'm gonna do a house. I'm gonna do a house. Let's do a house. House here. Down here. Here. This is our nice house right there with a chimney on the south and smoke. There we go. I like that. That's artwork. Ooh la. Yes, look at that. Beautiful artwork. Beautiful artwork. Oh, cut it out. Behave. What are you complaining about? When I come upstairs, you don't want to bother me. Cut it out. Let's not forget the fabric. I almost forgot about that. I did say fabric, right? Okay. I want to make sure. Naysayers hate these demonstrations. Oh, they hate it so much. I can back my tech at the end of the day. You okay? Try this with gray paint on your product and see what happens. See if you don't blend into it. I'm lucky I don't make this a challenge, because if we make it a challenge, it'll never get done. We all know that from the door. It'll never get done. If the black and white paint challenge was never done, you know what's going to happen. This will never be done. But it's interesting. We're the ones that can back our products up, but everybody else doesn't seem to be backing theirs up at the end of the day. So the question is, can you draw? We already know that from the door. It already matched the screen already, so we already know from the door. We know what's going to happen. It's going to match. But I would love to see it, though. I would love to see it. I would definitely love to see it. But they'll never do it, but I would love to see it. There'll be all kinds of excuses. All kinds of excuses. It'll never get done. My favorite part, the part that has me laughing the hardest, and I'll tell you which one that has me laughing the hardest real quick. And it is what it is. How he got up there on camera and explained that the reason why the images we have come up so bright is because of the camera. And here a customer comes in with a 1400 lumen projector and does that demonstration in a well-lit environment, 100 inch screen. I guess he got the same camera I got too, right? The same phone. All of them got the same phone. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. They were cracking up over that one. Just hearing you talk and hearing you saying, yeah, he's changing something on his camera and that's how he's doing so and so and so. So I guess the customer too has the same thing too, right? Yeah, okay. They was dying over that one. Yeah, you made yourself look like an idiot on camera. You really did. But we're going to be putting that on the fraud site today. That's also posted on Facebook and 4 other forum sites. You got it on? Are you sitting there explaining how we cheat in our demonstrations, but a customer comes in with a 1400 lumen projector and does it right there with no problem? I guess he's doing the same thing. We had the same one too. I guess everybody, all my customers all had the same settings on their phone too. Good gracious, my goodness. That and the one, what was the other conspiracy theory? The one that I had the ability to be able to manipulate real time. That was a good one right there. That's the best one I think I've heard so far. But he can manipulate real time. He can do it. I saw him. I got a good one for you. How do you explain that your product matched a house paint at the end of the day? That's what you need to explain. And then got on camera and tried to mess the camera up. So doing this, putting stuff in front of the camera so you couldn't see it. Just to discourage people from seeing what they're supposed to see. We don't do that. And mind you, as we're doing this demonstration, we're in a max out zone. We're in a well-lit environment doing this demonstration. Live. They try to make the excuse, oh, I don't do live demonstrations because of such and such. So you don't do live demonstrations because you're afraid you're going to mess up and everybody's going to see your mistakes. That's why you don't do live demonstrations. I think you learned your lesson from the last one. Don't do demonstrations that your product can do. I mean, I'm surprised no one told you. I was really surprised. We said that several times. We said that. Did anyone even tell him that they were matching? They're not supposed to match. Skyworth food demonstration. Skyworth food demonstration. Different shade of black. All right, be my guest. Go out and go to Home Depot and get the same color and see what happens. Because we're going to do that demonstration also. Doesn't make a difference. It doesn't have our coating embedded into it. And if it doesn't have the coating embedded into it, it can't see white light. I don't care what kind of black paint you throw up there. It has to have our coating in it in order to see that white light. Without it, your image is going to come up too dark. But I guarantee you $100 that I can basically snap a picture of y'all screen, make the exact same copy, and do the exact same thing with y'all product with no problem. There's nothing different about it. It's black and white paint. That's why you can't show a difference. We can. love these demonstrations. I love them. Yeah. You guys have no idea how much adrenaline rush I got right now. Got to be to back your stuff up at the end of the day. You know, sitting there matching house paint. Well, this is house paint. I think my artwork is quite nice. Yes, I did sign it. I'll tell you, did I sign this? I did sign it. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, we got to do a demonstration on our product versus black paint. I could put the surfaces up there, but that's just too easy and there's no fun in it. It's no fun. So what better way to get more of an adrenaline rush than to basically paint black paint into the screen live on camera? Wait, I did that one already, didn't I? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, okay. We did that one already before. I forgot about it. We do that too many times, don't we? Gotta think of another way. Boom, 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 boom. And not only that, gentlemen, look at the environment. We're in the max out zone doing this. So let me get this straight. I came in, did the demonstration at 1,000 lumens, knocked out 9 certifieds. Did it with the lights on, lights off. Came back in 4,000. Came back in and did a demonstration of the network grade in the black paint against our technology on 1,000 lumens with the lights on, lights off, and still showed a better technology. Then came back in and drew on the screen with the fabric and still crushed it. And you guys, seriously? How y'all do y'all test demonstrations? Again, God's technology at the end of the day. Where do you think the idea came from? When I was sitting there setting up, I was thinking, you know what? We could do this with the samples on the wall, but then again, we've done that too many times. Let's draw on the screen this time around. And that's what I did. I drew on the screen. Bam, 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 bam. TLC 4K demonstration. Oh, she's late to the party. TLC 4K demonstration. She does not want to play nicely. LG snowboarding. Oh, she's definitely being typical today, is she not? Alexa, problem? Oh no, let's unplug her. She's having an issue problem. Maybe it's the fan, I don't know. What's going on with it? Alexa, snowboarding demonstration LG.
Getting that from YouTube.
Can you imagine if this was a security system for, oh, they do have a security system for their house. Oh well, it just won't be happening. Another thing too is when you take black paint and you claim it to be our product, it doesn't match our product. If you had the real technology, that's why we need you to order from the site, which we know you're not going to do. But you can't back it up. That's why people at the end of the day, that's why we're doing so many fake demonstrations, because they've been using black paint and their reviews trying to say it's our stuff and trying to claim that they have to get it from somebody else. So now that we gave them direct command to buy it from us directly, no orders are coming through from them. You know why? Because if they put that product in there, well, it's going to show a huge difference in the product reviews they were doing, and that's not going to look good for them. That's why we'll never get an order from them. That's why. Never, ever. But my first orders coming through will have my name and address on them, showing you that I did give you the opportunity. And if you fail on that one, then we start making phone calls and my associates pick it up. That's the reason why they can't buy the product directly from us, because again, like I said, it'll be the real thing and it's not going to come out looking the way that they think it's going to come out looking at. It's going to make all their demonstrations look fake, and they know that. That's why the orders are not going through. Hey, we already did like 50 requests? 2 requests should have been had already put in already. You guys have never had a request from me to buy paint from y'all. Never. If anything, you get mad when I buy from y'all. And let's get, let me see. Let's do this one. Now, in their mind, they're going to think, well, all I have to do is just get the right shade that he has and I can do the same thing. Nah, ain't gonna work. Again, you have to have that coating in there to do it. It's not the color that makes the screen, it's the coating that makes the screen. Doesn't work like y'all stuff. Y'all stuff is different. Y'all stuff literally works just like the paint. When we did a pour out side by side, they both came up black. Just that when ours dries, it dries a different shade. But when you pour it out, they both look black. It dries a different shade. Figure that one out. Oh, we're not done here. No, personally for me, I'm not done. I'm gonna have some fun with this. I'm gonna go and buy some more black paint. Oh, we got to do the 16K. Where's that one at right there? We got to do that one. Where's it at? With the models? Yeah. I can't even see it because I can't see the freaking black cloth is in the way. I can't see my screen. It's coming up too dark on that one. Ooh, let's do some snow levels. I definitely want to do the models. Now, keep in mind, all our screen paints have to go through this test. All jokes aside, they have to go through this test. And the reason why they have to go through this test, because when you're developing a dark technology, you have to show the difference between the two. It's very important. And you do not do these demonstrations in dark environments. How does that relate to a company that is going to be in an environment just like the one we're right now? How does that relate to them? It doesn't. That's why when you watch all these demonstrations that I'm doing, these dark environments, it doesn't relate to anybody. It only relates to certain people that are going to be stuck in that environment at the end of the day. But most people with an ultra short throw projector is not going to be stuck in a dark environment like that. They want a well-lit environment. Did you see the P2 promo? Did you see how they advertised that projector? It's designed to be done in a fully lit environment. You don't even have to change your environment for this projector. You can have that huge, massive home theater, movie theater-like effect, but have it like a TV. That's what they were going for. They were advertising. They weren't going for a movie theater setting. They were going for the family home projector. You can all sit around and use it just like a TV. And that's why if people don't understand the promo demonstration, that's why the environment was well lit. They weren't going for, oh, that's a P2 projector. You're going to be stuck in the dark with this bad boy. It's a movie theater projector. There you are. No, it's meant to be like a table set top projector. That's what it's designed for. But if you're watching most of the demonstrations in the dark and they're not matching the promo demonstration, there is something wrong there. That's why when people kill me, they go, no, that projector was a movie. No, it's not designed to be a movie projector. It's designed like a TV set-top box. That's what they're designed for. So you want a movie projector, you get one of these long throws behind, you stick it behind, you hook that thing up through a freaking, the support units, and you do that at the end of the day. But those projectors, ultra short those, are designed to deal with the fact of the competition of TV versus projector to show that, look, at the end of the day, you don't have to have this big machine, you have to hook it up to the ceiling. You can have this little projector sit up in front, works just like a TV. Because at the end of the day, for you guys that don't understand that, there's a little war going on between TVs and projectors. It's been going on for a long time. You go into any form site that has those high-end TVs, the LGs, they got the Stonehenge effect. You've seen those. They got the big TV and the speakers that wrap all around it. Yeah, those form sites. And the first thing they'll say is, the minute you bring a projector, like, oh, how about a projector? I don't want that crap in my house. Number one, I got to be in the dark 24/7. There's a whole lot of things why I don't like about those projectors. But the main key features is they have to be in the dark. My TV, I can have my lights on anytime I want to, and I have to adjust nothing at the end of the day. Well, of course, I don't blame them, because every demonstration I bump into, literally someone's sitting in the dark. Except for us. We don't sit in the dark. So that's the whole purpose of that particular unit, that set-top box, the way it's designed. So you can have that big screen experience from the movies, but yet you can treat it like a TV. That's the whole thing about the P2. That's what I like about the P2's advertising, how they do it. And that's why they have the environment with a lot of white in it, a lot of bright, a lot of high pastel colors, and lighten the environment to show you don't have to be stuck in the dark like traditional projectors. The stereotypes, that's what they're trying to break. But then you got people with a P2 projector stuck in the dark right now. And the reason why is because they don't tell you that you need a very expensive screen to do that. I mean, very expensive screen. Let me see. We want that 16K. Where did I go to? I gotta move this cloth out of the way. I can't see my screen. The cloth out of the way because it's dark. It's too dark. Can you see? Can I get this out of the way, please? Search. There we go. I need 16K. Oh no, I need to go over here. Okay, we need to do 16K from there. Yeah, that's it at the top. Because I can't see the cloth in the way, it's too dark. There we go. Couldn't see jack the cloth in the way. Cloth is blinding the crap out of me. Alright. I already had to move the cloth so I can see on my screen because the cloth is not picking up any light. Boy, that screen is getting tested today. It is super windy outside. Anchors are definitely worth every penny. One I didn't even pull out. Yeah, perfect. And that rope was a good investment.
When I found out that Google was doing course certificates, they had one in data analytics, but it seems like an easy choice. After completing the program,
With my artwork? My amazing or what? I call my artwork Preschool 2.0. It's beautiful. I got the sun over here. I got my name Kenny here, man with a stick figure with a hat, some spots with the sun over there, and a hat with some house with some chimney smoke. Now I got to paint over this screen and do it again. I got to paint over this screen and do it again because I got to be on Facebook. I got 3 of the form sites I got to be on with the same demonstration. And then we're going to do one for the website. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I think this ought to do something different. I might do a lion's head. I might should do some stuff. Put a beret on. Come out here like with the art pad and everything, with different colors of black, and just paint all over the screen. That's what I should do. Today we are going to make the portrait called Preschool 2.0. So go ahead and paint your screen with black paint and see what happens to it. This is exactly what you're going to pick up. Doesn't make a difference. You project, my projector is 4,000 lumens. Doesn't make a difference. You can't see white light. Only our technology can see it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we got to figure out the containers we're going to put this stuff in. Well, the idea came from God. Anytime we do stuff, the idea comes from God. This is why we do. This is why when I tell people that our demonstrations are unmatched, no one matches our demonstration. Name one black screen right now that just did the demonstrations we did today. One company, anybody. There you go. That's why. That's why when I go doing research and I look for ambient light rejection technology, ours are the only ones that come up with showing screens that bright. When I do outside displays, we're the only ones displaying outside on massive screens. I even have a demonstration of me painting the screen outside. And all the naysayers do is just come up with excuses. Oh, it's got to be this, it's got to be that, it's got to be this, it's got to be that, it's got to be this, it's got to be that. Until then, you can't even back your products up. We got to request y'all to buy our stuff to do proper demonstrations. You don't never have to request from me. Never got a request from me. I will gladly come in and buy with no problem. Now, I would like to see you do this demonstration today, but I want you to use network grade 773 and do the demonstration on your screen and show the same thing I'm showing right now. I can make this a challenge for you today. I can make this a challenge for both of y'all today, but I guarantee you won't do it. That you can't. Can't do it. What else are we going to get on here real quick? La-di-da! I'm having a ball, people. When I do the black on black test, it is an adrenaline rush. I love it. You got to think of stuff. We literally have to think of stuff to do to the screens because we get bored. Name one person, anybody right now on YouTube that takes black paint, draws into their screen in a max out zone, and they do it live the entire time. That's why the guy sat there and said, how come your products are considered different from everybody else? Are you kidding me? We just did it in these demonstrations. We're not even done yet. We still got an auto shirt though demonstration to do. The outside test, we're good. We got a 250 for that one in the backyard waiting. That's what I love about that. We got a 250 in the back. Can't wait to get back on my screen. I miss my screen so much. Oh, man. I can see right now I'm going to spend a lot of time out there. I got to order my zappers for the mosquitoes. Man, it's going to be cool. I can't wait. I might do a little platform for a little popcorn machine and everything out there. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, you have no idea, man. Watching King Kong on that screen, it's like, why would I go to the movies? Literally, why would I go? Why? I'm in the privacy of my backyard. I'm outside, number one, in the privacy of my backyard. And I got the whole screen to myself. Ain't nobody, phones ringing in the background. I ain't got nothing against kids. I love kids and all, but still, no kids crying, none of that. No phones going off in the background. Nobody kicking the back of my chair. None of that crap. I can sit up there on that giant screen and just chill. If I want to play games on, I can play games on. How many people sat in the movie theater and like, gee, I would love to play video games on this? Yeah, definitely. Let's go to the tropical birds. Yeah, man, I can't wait for this summer, man. Usually you don't like to spend a lot of time down below, but now, yeah, because of this thing, yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna put me a nice little, I'm gonna make myself like a portable kind of deck, something I can fold up and snap and put down here, like a portable deck, because I want the ground to be even. I'm gonna get myself one of those inflatable sofas. Yeah, I was checking the reviews on those. Inflatable sofa. We're gonna Velcro it, heavy Velcro it down. We shouldn't move these; they're pretty heavy. So let's see when I get here. We're gonna do an inflatable sofa. We're gonna do some end tables with the zappers. I'm gonna make it look like an outside living room setup out there. That's what I want to do. And just have this giant screen out there, man. This giant, massive screen. Oh man, I'm going to get a battery, a Delta 1300. I think they're Delta 1300s power generator, battery generators. So that way I can run my rotisserie hot dog machine, popcorn machine, and cotton candy machine. No concession stands, no waiting in line. That's the beautiful thing about having your own home theater. You don't have to go through all that craziness in the movie theater. Like, well, you're missing the experience. Since COVID, I don't think I'm missing much, to tell you the truth, honestly. The only movie theater I went through and I got hooked on was the 4D. Those are the only movie theaters I went to. When I first walked into a 4D and the way the chairs moved back and forth and you had smoke and you get sprayed with stuff, it was like realistic. Ever since I hooked up with the 4D, I wasn't going back to regular movie theaters anymore. That's all I did. If it wasn't on 4D, I didn't watch it. Tickets were a little expensive, but who cares, man? The experience was so realistic, so that's why I liked it. But I have no reason why to go back, ever. But I'm curious. If I got 250 inch, right? How off would I be from a 300 inch screen? I mean, I could design it because I got a couple of inches before it hits the floor, and I can build a system of tethers. Oh, yes, we could build that. We definitely can build that. It's easy to do. Very easy to do. Okay, I got some ideas. I'm going to see exactly. We're going to measure out a 300. We're going to buy a 300 inch screen and see exactly how, if it would overlap it or what would it do, because I want to go bigger. I know it's greedy, I know, but I want to go bigger. I want a bigger screen. Let's see if we can get 300 inches in there. All right, people, let me see. We did that one. We did that one. Let's see. We drew into the screen, all that other good stuff. I'm going to have to come in and we have to do ultra short throw demonstration. What else we have to do? We did the black paint. Well, we definitely did that to death. We definitely drew on the screen and all that good stuff. So yeah, it shows the difference and all that. Let's see. I think anything else we had to do. I do want to do that TLC 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I asked for that several times. She would not bring that up for nothing. All right, so let me see. We got the ultra short throw demonstration. We did long throw with distance with 1,000 lumens. We did the certified demonstration with 1,000 lumens and 4,000 lumens. We did that at 9 certifieds each. We did the black on black demonstration, which we actually really did that one. We drew into the screen, literally. I mean, that was fun. We got to paint over it again anyway. I got to dry. Got to paint over this. And let me see. What are the tests we got to run? We're going to be outside, so weatherproof. Yeah, that's already being done. Oops, sorry about that. My screen is sitting out there. The screen waving back and forth. Yeah, my screen is sitting down. It went through last night. It went through rainstorm, and it's going through a windstorm right now outside. So weatherproof check. Yeah, it went through yesterday. It went through rain. The day this morning when it went through rain, and now it's going through a windstorm. So that's definitely a check. When it's all summer, how's that thing going to escape the heat? The screen's over. It's about 11 feet high. All right, so let me see. We got that done. We got to do a paint on demonstration. We did paint on demonstrations. We did a bunch of those, so we did a bunch of paint on demonstrations. Let me see. Oh, did we do that? We did a paint and dry and display. We'll do that one on 150 inch. We're going to expand 130 to 150 inch screen in an all white room, and then we're going to do 144 in the next room. So we'll do a paint and dry on that one for the big screens on them. We'll do a motorized projection screen demonstration because we have to recoat those right there, and then we have to do the spray on demonstrations for the spray on formula right there. Yeah. Now, before we ship this out, I got to ship some of this to the beta testers. They're going to test it out before we put it on the market. Which I have to contact them too. Yes, my artwork is called Preschool 2.0. Look at that. Just captured the entire vibe of preschool. I got the stick man. I got the sun. Oh, we forgot to put the flower in there. Oh, crap. We got the spots in there. We forgot to put the flower in there. We need the weird... Hey, what better way to basically show your product as a match black paint than draw on the screen? What do you think? Boom, 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 boom. So that's what I was showing you with the black paint. The black paint, if your contrast, even your contrast levels can't be too dark. They got to be black, but they can't be too dark. If they're too dark, you gotta, oh, I forgot. We have that technology. Oh, whatever, forget it. No point explaining that. We got that technology because we got heightener technology. That's why we can make it dark. That's for y'all. At the end of the day, that wouldn't be here for us. Well, that's would be y'all. If y'all were making a black product, yeah, you can't make your black levels too dark, and then you can't make them gray. They got to be black, literally. But for us, we don't have that problem because we have a heightener technology. We have a element that we can drop in there and cause the screen to boop, do what it's doing right now. Because keep in mind, we did that with that super dark panel. Oh, what's that dark panel anyway? The super dark test panel. The dark panel. Yeah. Boom. That's that black dark panel. Everybody's talking about that jet black panel. It's in testing. We haven't figured out what to do with it yet. We're still working on it. But that's the ultra jet black panel. Yeah, that can read white light. The problem is we're just trying to control it a little bit there. But we still got more testing to go on it. It's still there. We just haven't got around to it. That's all. Okay, we're done here. All right, and we're going to. No, wait. Are we done? Are we done? I don't know. Let me see something for a minute. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Used to be a friend of mine. Oh, cut it out. I'll sit there and whine and cry that I don't pay any mind. And then when I go up there and pay any mind, you don't want to be bothered with. Get away from me, human! How dare you pick me up? I don't even know you, human. Cats are like moody teenagers, literally. Moody teenagers. Don't touch me, human. How dare you put your hands on me? I don't even know you. White. Oh, shoot, wrong option. White screensaver. So, bottom line is you can see with 4,000 lumens, 4,000, oh, I'm sorry, I'm only messing with you. We're not 4,000, we're at 1,000 lumens now. I switched out the projectors while we're talking. We're at 1,000 lumens now. Because, you know, you got to back up everything up, you know what I mean? Because, you know, the naysayers get so angry at the end of the day. They get so freaking angry at the end of the day. They be like, no, man, no. He's doing that on 4,000 lumens, man. 4,000 lumens. And he's in the max out zone with 4,000 lumens. That's easy, man. That's easy. Anybody can do that. We're now at 1,000 lumens. What are you complaining about? What do you got to say now? We're at 1,000 lumens. We're about 14 feet back from the screen. And we're in the max out zone. And my screen's still maintaining with no problem. That can't be it, man. That can't be it, man. It's got to be alien technology. It's got to be alien tech. I'm waiting for that one to come up. Oh, I can't wait for that theory to come up. He found it in the crop field somewhere. That's where cornfield. It's alien technology. I guarantee you. It's nowhere in the world, man. It's virtually impossible, man. Well, it's impossible for you because you don't. I said the people who don't like us. It's impossible for you. You know why? Because you don't work. You don't roll up your arms on your sleeves. You don't get dirty. None of that. You don't work at all. I see it in your demonstrations every day. When I watch your demonstrations, I see it every day. You cut corners every chance you get. Every chance you get. And then you want everybody to give you achievement and brownie points for the end of the day because you think you've done something amazing. And people like me and people on those forum sites, we see it as, oh, yeah, boring. But yet when we give you the same challenges, and they're not challenges, technically all they are just the same test demonstrations we do every day. But to y'all, we give them to you guys, and you guys consider them to be they're challenges to y'all. Swapping out your projector for 1 year for a 600 by 800 res 720p projector is not a challenge. I do that every day. I'm doing it upstairs right now. That's what I swap my projector out for. Because I didn't like using the 5,000 lumen Chrissy because I felt it was too much power for us to get the point across that I can't sit there and say, well, you can use, these particular projectors, blah, 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 blah. That's my main screen upstairs. That's the #1 screen that I watch through the entire house. Is 127 inch that sits in a bay of windows. So I swapped my projector out for a projector that was a WXGA 5,000 lumens 1920 by 1200 Chrissy venue projector to a 600 by 800 720p SVGA. That's what I swapped out for. You guys don't even sit the distance. My projector sits 18 feet from my screen. My screen's surrounded in windows at 127 inches. My screen's bigger than yours, takes in 10 times more light. My projector is way under y'all specifications. And I don't have that problem at the end of the day, but we give y'all that challenge for 1 year, and there you are, still using that same high-end projector. We call it a crutch projector at the end of the day because they have no choice. This challenges we give you guys is everyday testing for us. Right now, I can make this a challenge for you right now. I can say max out zone, 14 feet back, draw on your screen, show a difference between night and day. Y'all can't do that. But to us, we can do it because this is normal. This is what we're used to doing. Skyworth food demonstration. I couldn't do y'all demonstrations, man. I'd put myself to sleep doing y'all demonstrations. That's it. At the end of the day, that's all we're going to do. Skyworth food demonstration. Well, demonstrations are way too easy. No challenge, no push, no nothing. A demonstration with the certified screens? Are you gotta be kidding me? That environment was so dark in there. It was so dark. And you know why? Because when that OLED horse passed through that screen, there was no way in the world it was going to pick up on that screen paint. It'll wash clean out. That's why they had to be in the dark. Now the Cinema Gray, not the Cinema Gray, the Cinema 5D would have picked up. It'd have definitely picked it up. No problem. We had them over here. It'll have picked it up. But he had to have that demonstration in a pitch black dark environment because that's the only way he could show it to be somewhat equal to the screen. Oh, that was such a failed demonstration. How do y'all get up on camera and do that stuff at the end of the day? Is it humiliating at the end of the day? Really? Anybody with an elite screen would have taken that as a personal insult. Even in their demonstrations, they're not in an environment that dark. And I hope you weren't using that P2 projector, because guess what? That screen, those particular screens are not designed for ultra short though. They're designed for long throw projectors only. How do y'all do it? I've seen them get up and do demonstrations in the dark, hugging screens, trying to show a contrast level. Oh man, that one incident where you had the 4x8 board sitting on the floor so you can block the window light to make, oh my goodness, horrible demonstrations. Man, awful. Awful demonstrations. Man. We're just doing this for fun. We're done. We're done testing. This is for fun. We just do this stuff for fun. We know we're going 1,000 lumens. We know it's going to do what it needs to do. We're just having some fun here. Want to see the meters again, people? Let's go take a look at the meter. That meter. Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. Turn her off. Boom. Don't even do your meter demonstrations right. Don't even do them right today. I saw trying to do a meter hit. The meter sitting right at the door on the shelf so the light can hit it. Meters sitting up in the front with lights hitting the meters. Anything to jump the meters. No. When we told y'all how you have to do meter challenges with us, meters have to lay in the center of the floor. They can't have no contact with the windows or doors or nothing. All right, we passed this. We're done. Right now, I'm kind of bored now. Now I'm getting bored. Now I got to think of something new to do. I got to order me some more black paint for the screen because I'm bored. Let me see what we got going on here. Been there, done that. I'm bored. Yeah. Here it is. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA. I tell you, the more and more we do these tests, and more bored I become, because we just need to find different things that just challenge us, man. It's man. I mean, I had one of the best challenge. Well, I'll post it below. We had a screen we were doing over for Canada, and they wanted to know if the screens could be frozen. Oh man, that was one of the coolest demonstrations right there. Took a screen, soaked it in water, duct taped it, stuck it into a deep freeze, brought it out like a block of ice. Had to beat it with a claw hammer to get the ice to separate. And even that didn't work. Stuck it on top, heated it with hot water, even cooked it in the microwave to try to get that thing to break open a little bit. Pulled the screen apart. You can hear the ice popping on camera. Screen didn't rip or tear one time. Was able to watch a movie off of it. That's the kind of stuff I like to do. I've seen them do this demonstration trying to show a screen so weatherproof, took a little wet towel and rubbed the side of the screen. Oh my goodness. Supposed to submerge that thing in water. That's why, like, when you have red screens out here, man, they take wind, heat, snow, sleet, they take a beating. Come back out there, no cracks, no peels, nothing on the screen. Love it. Oh. I'm definitely doing some gear again today. Let's put something on here. Let's go over to LG snowboarding. I call this Artsport 2.0. This is my greatest achievement. Let me start cleaning up in here. It is my greatest achievement, my master artwork. Right now I'm playing freaking Sniper 4. Oh, I love freaking sniper games. Those are the only games I love to play stealth. Only games I do stealth in is sniper games. I'm having a ball with that, man. That game is actually pretty good. It's been out for a while. I didn't even know. I think the last one I played, what was the last one I played? But now I got to go through the series and see how many more they got that I haven't got the chance to play. I love the sniper series games. It's the only games I like involving cloak. Usually most of my games are run and gun, but man, when it comes to that, yeah, cloak. The stealth is beautiful. Usually when I go up in a tower, I just booby trap the daylights out of it. Because I know eventually they're going to come in behind me to get me. So that's why I tell people it's a different shade of black. Anytime we develop any form of formulas, any of them, whether they be silver, gunmetal, they always have a strange color to them. And the reason why is because, like I said, I've learned in business, and I've been to this before, where we had people actually switch out containers and labels and say it was our product, when actually it wasn't our product at the end of the day. Here's a long story short. They tried to get us on an invoice. So there was a lot of money involved in this invoice, and they said the items got damaged. They showed these dented cans with the labels in them, and they had this paint in it, which was looked like it was our paint, but it wasn't our paint at the end of the day. And they said that the item came damaged, and they needed a total refund. And when we did the pour out, they didn't match. Because they figured, well, it's black paint. They all look the same. Yeah, sure. So, what are we doing? I want to go here. I want to go here. Yeah, just on the pen. White screensaver. Look at the masterpiece. Look at the masterpiece. Preschool 2.0. My best work yet. I'm pretty sure when someone's done, I'm pretty sure someone's done it already. How would you get it in there to begin with? That would be the hard part. Like, you wouldn't be able to get that into an actual art gallery because that'd be virtually impossible because the security would be through the roof. But I mean, a regular art gallery, yeah, you could get it in there with no problem because you wouldn't have that much security. But I wonder if you did, like, you had all these, you ever seen art critics? I'm not saying all of them are like that, but some of them can be a little bit snooty at the end of the day. They think they know everything. You go in there, you're just looking at artwork. You can give your own personal opinion, what you think, what you like, but they'll tear it down to nothing because you're not on their level and you don't know art at the end of the day. But man, I'm pretty sure somebody had to do it already. I'm pretty sure they did. Like, had their kid do some artwork and then put it in a nice expensive frame because they're going to notice the frame. So you got to put it in a real high-end frame and hang it up and just have somebody come in and just talk about how amazing, how this, that, and the other, and so and so and so. And you give your personal opinion and they shoot you down like, oh, funny, my kid did that. Oh man, that's got to be the best burn ever. That has somebody, I know someone's done this already. That has got to be the best burn ever. Talk about karma 2.0. My goodness. Because you bump into one. You're always bumping into one. You go to the art museum, and you can be admiring the painting. You can like it. You get your own personal opinion, how you feel. Everybody's got their own eyesight, how they see the painting. But you got those particular individuals like, oh, you don't know art. I know art. Oh, great goodness. Just get something to just belittle them. Basically say, yeah, they're going to describe the artwork, and they'll say it's this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 going through the whole detail and all that about it. And then you go describe your 2 cents, and they tell you, you don't know what you're talking about. And you go, oh, yeah, by the way, my kid did that. You can just hear that do-do-do-do. Yes. My greatest masterpiece yet. Look at the brush strokes. Look at the brush strokes. Look at the brush strokes. Look at it. It's an amazing piece of artwork. Is it not, people? It's true art. You see the intensity, the madness in each stroke. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's insane, isn't it? It's beautiful. You gotta have fun, people. You gotta have fun. I love my job. I have a supervisor standing over top of my head telling me, hey, get back to work. Somebody say, well, hey, look, you shouldn't have a supervisor 24/7. No, when you own your own company, you are your own freaking supervisor. If you slack up, your company suffers for it. You will work long hours. You will not eat at certain times. You will get very little sleep. Pay is good. It is, but you will work like a dog. You will. Yes, you will. You see what I went through yesterday? That's a normal day for me. Painted all the screens. Every time we change over to new technology, all the screens in the house have to be converted. That's a lot of freaking work. And last year I didn't have a 250-inch screen staring me in the face. This time I did have a 250-inch screen. I'm so surprised I got that thing painted and hung already. Because I was dreading when I was looking like, oh, we got to paint the 250? Good gracious. 250, then we did 100. All the screens over there, they're painted. That's the outdoor screen right there at 150. That's a 180-inch floor screen. Which, yes, a floor screen, 180-inch we got there. Then we did the 129 in the back. Frog tape will be here overnight, so tomorrow when I come in, I have to paint 150. I have to paint 144. And 144, we have to paint the ceiling in there because I want to do some special effects for the ceiling in that room. I have to go downstairs in the theater room. I have to coat with the invisible, the 127 and the 148, and paint the ceiling, which is over 150 inches. And then I got to go outside and I have to get the awning that hangs down because that has invisible coating attached to that because I like to watch my stars off of that with the laser light. That's a 10 by 12 screen right there I have to coat. And then we got 2 motorized projection screens. Taco screen has to be coated. Are we missing anything? I think that's basically about all of them. Until we get in the 235.1 at 198 inches, which I want to do. I'm going to wide 235.1 screen. So I'm going to put it on the opposite side. Let's go take a walk while we're waiting for this to dry. Let's go fly a kite. It's windy on the west, so just to let you know, if I can't set you down, you guys will blow away. And I want to take a look at the screen and see, really, and see exactly how much wind we got kicking up on it right now. Let's go higher. This would be a perfect time to fly a kite. I swear it'd be perfect. The atmosphere to the air is clear. Let's go fly a kite. Do 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 do. That's too much speed and she took. Oh yeah, she took a beating, man. I want to wash her down. She is splattered in mud. All right, let's come out here with the hose and wash her down. At least she's holding. Yeah. No leaves, plants, all this stuff all over it. So we just come out here with the hose and just wash her down. That's it. That's normal. That's what they're supposed to go through. When we had the 180-inch screen, man, that thing sat low to the ground. Every time we had no grass there, mind you. So every time it would rain, the wind would hit the mud and it would splatter all over the side of the screen. And I would have to come out there and hose it down. The same thing I gotta do to that one. Go get the garden hose, come out there and spray the whole screen down, wash it down. That took a beating. But it's still held up. Gotta wash it down now. Now we have to put the day when I get done here, we have to go upstairs and we have to put 2 policies on the website. One is going to be for the verification for reviews, and the other one is going to be a delay policy because I really forgot to put that on there. The screens we do, the acoustics, have to be sprayed outside. We do not do those inside the house at all, period. And because if we get weather like we got like outside, the screen will be delayed. There's nothing I can do about that. So if we get the weather comes in, we can recode it, code it, and ship it right out to you. But we have to have that in there, so, you know, we need that on the website. And we have to have another coded policy put into also too on top of that. Now the reason why we waited for the screen to dry, good gracious, the drying time on the paint is unbelievably long, man. Our stuff takes no time at all to dry. That's another thing too, drying time. But as you can see, the screen's dry. We're on 1000 projector, and again, like I said, there's a difference between the two. But in the test, you should be seeing all the tests you watch just do right now. You should be seeing these tests being done. All right, let's see. Another part where you made your mistake too is that 38 Black Widows don't match black paint. And your demonstration, you called yourself making this black paint that was the same as ours, right? That would be a problem because 38 don't match. We have original 38 Black Widow upstairs in the room before I paint over it, and I guarantee if I stick a black piece of paper against it, it's not going to match it because they don't match black paint. They have a different shade, just like these are coated. I love when people do the dumbest things in the world, I swear. Let's do dumb stuff. Now, before we do all that, we're going to be pointing that out in the next demonstration. I got to put my screen back to where it was. Where is the, what you call that? We wouldn't have to worry about you doing this demonstration. You know why? Because you'll be buying directly from us, so you'll have the real thing. If you ever make the order. I got a better chance of winning the lottery in all 50 states before you guys place your orders. Is it on this side? Jack. Right. Let's go to this one right here. Alright, where are you at? I need to know where you're at. Where are you at? Just had you 2 minutes ago. Did you carry upstairs? Oh, I got it me on me. Alright, cool. White screen favor. I'm gonna have to make some more. So I'm gonna put an order in for some more because I made enough to knock my screen off. Not enough left over. So I'm gonna have to figure it out to myself. Okay, that was a whole lot. Sorry about that, people. Business call. Let's get the rest of the screen painted in. Now, I'll be doing this multiple times today, including again on here, because I have to do something else on here too also. Where's my little red? Way over there. Some areas still got a lot of heavy paint on them, so I don't want to get it combined with the screen. Doesn't make a difference. I'm just bringing it in any direction. Doesn't make a difference. And one area right there, it's kind of heavy right there. Let me see. Yeah. It's a little heavy there. That's right, it'll go right over top of that. There we go. This one got a little heavy. Sorry about that. Get this out of the way for y'all because I need to get my chair over here so I can sit down. Okay. Let's see. Skyward food demonstration. Wow, that was just uncalled for. She just bounced me clean out of that one. Skyward food demonstration. Try that one again. And there you go. This is why our demonstrations are unmatched. This is why. So, one in, mark the screen up with house paint, went back in, took our technology, painted right back over top of it, and voila. That fast, that quick. Use the rest of my paint. Got a little bit left on here, and I'm not going to waste any. Waste my product. It's not cheap to make. There we go. All right, I'm going to mark it up again. The next demonstration. think today we are going to put a challenge on this one. I don't see why not. By doing this demonstration, keep in mind we have raised the bar, or risen the bar much, much higher now. Because they're going to have to do these demonstrations. This is the way it should be done. Demonstrations need to be done on this level. Customers need to know at the end of the day that they're buying an actual screen paint and they're not being duped and buying a house paint. They should know what they're getting. All right, we're done. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for your time. I got to go and just showing at the end of the day the difference between our product and house paint. As I said before, our products don't match. We can do demonstrations on a level that other screen paint products won't even dare to even try, especially live. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I have to go, and God bless.